Unforgettable? More like unbearable. Hey everyone, welcome to the review. Here's my review for the movie Unforgettable. Yes, Unforgettable stars Rosario, Dawson and Katherine Heigl, and this movie is directed by Denise Di Novi. This is a lady, I think it's a lady filmmaker, who is actually, I think this is her directorial debut. This is her first and possibly last movie because she's produced a lot of great films from all the way to the 1980s and stuff, like Heathers and stuff, and yeah, now she's directing a movie. This movie is Unforgettable, and this is another fucking stalker movie. Why do I always have to talk about stalker movies every fucking year? And every fucking year they make my top 10 worst movies of the year. Yes, 2015, it was The Boy Next Door. Last year was When the Bow Breaks. And now this year, Unforgettable. This movie is absolutely atrocious. Really, really fucking atrocious. Unforgettable is so stupid. I hated this movie. It sucks. Okay, let's talk about the story. The story of this movie is about this lady played by Katherine Heigl. I think her name is like Tess or something. Basically, she gets a divorce from her husband and stuff, and yeah, she basically lost custody of her daughter and stuff, and the husband is now married to a new girl, played by Rosario Dawson and stuff, and she's now the new wife and the new mother figure and stuff, and Katherine Heigl doesn't like that, and so she starts stalking Rosario Dawson and start making her life a living hell. You know, we've never ever seen that storyline ever been done before. No, this is a completely fresh and original story, a very unique premise. Yep, this movie's like every other stalker movie. Fatal Attraction, Obsessed, A Boy Next Door again, When the Bow Breaks, and again, it's terrible. It's really bad. The only good stalker movies out there is like The Gift and Fatal Attraction. Those are like the only good stalker movies. These stalker movies, they make money. I can give it that. People love to pay money and go watch these stupid, predictable, cliched stalker movies because I don't know why. It's like a fad people are into. People love stalker movies. People love watching movies about families getting stalked by some creepy weirdo and stuff, and then beating and killing the creepy weirdo at the end of the film. Oh yeah, The Stepfather. That was another one. Piece of shit movie. Yeah, this movie is going to make money. It's going to be a critical disaster, obviously. Like, already, I checked out Rotten Tomatoes, it's like a 25%. Should be fucking lower, because this movie's garbage, but yeah, but it will make money. It will make money, and then again, a year from now, there'll probably be another stalker movie that I have to review, and then bash, and then put on my top 10 worst movies of the year. If 50 Shades Darker didn't come out already, this would be my least favorite movie of 2017 so far. As of now, 50 Shades Darker is still the worst, but this is number 2. This is the silver medal of dog shit of 2017. Maybe there'll be a worse movie later on this year, but as of now, it's the second worst movie I have seen. Unforgettable is so bad. It is so bad. And for a movie called Unforgettable, it's unforgettable, alright, but not in a good way. This movie will stick with you, but in the worst way possible. Kind of like how Pixels sticks with you. It's so bad, you just always remember it, and anytime you remember it, you get goosebumps because you're just so unsettled by the idea and premise and story of it. You're just like, ugh, that was a thing, ugh. Yeah, this movie's awful. And I hate to admit it that Rosario Dawson's in this movie because I love Rosario Dawson. I think she's a very good actress. I love her in these Marvel Netflix shows. She has one of the good things in Iron Fist, and that was a terrible show, but she's great in Daredevil and Luke Cage. I love her as an actress. She can be very funny, she can be really badass, she can even be very compelling and very riveting in some films. She's just awful in this movie. She is not good in this movie. Her character is not at all interesting, and she doesn't really give a good performance. She gives no layers or any ounce of depth to her character or her role. Again, I blame that on the script because the writing for this movie is absolutely atrocious, but she's not very good. Katherine Heigl. Let's talk about Katherine Heigl. I have no idea why this lady is still doing movies. She is so bad. She's a horrendous actress. I never really watched Grey's Anatomy, but apparently she never did because she never gave a shit about the show. But yeah, I never found her very good in movies. The only movie she was okay in was Knocked Up, but she didn't even like her role in that movie, and she was actually kind of funny in that. But everything else, she is terrible. She is so bad, she is so unfunny in every single movie she does. And yeah, she is just awful in this movie. She tries to be this, like, stalker person, this very scary, intimidating person. It is absolutely laugh out loud hilarious watching her try to be scary. She is the most unintimidating person ever. She is not scary. She is not intimidating. She is not thrilling. She is, of course, not interesting as well. Her reasoning of why she's stalking as well is so stupid, sloppy, and so half-assed. The writing for this movie is so bad. The direction is even worse. And these two performances by these two actresses are just awful. Katherine Heigl is just absolutely atrocious. Rosario Dawson is really bad, but she'll find a good role eventually. But Katherine Heigl, this might be the swan song for Katherine Heigl's career because she is so bad. I can definitely see her getting a Razzie nomination for this because she is so terrible. Everything about this movie is terrible. It is so unoriginal, so cliched, so predictable. You don't even need to see this movie. You know exactly how this movie is going to end. You know exactly how this movie is going to play out. Like every single stalker movie story that has ever existed. It is so stupid, so by the books, and so horribly executed. The direction, the writing, the performances, all freaking terrible. This is hands down one of the worst movies of the year. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give the movie Unforgettable a 1 out of 10. So yeah, please, for the love of God, do not spend your money and go see this movie. Either go see The Lost City of Z or any other movie that's out in theaters that's good. If not, just go see nothing. This movie is not worth your time, money, or effort. Please skip it. So yeah, that was my review for the movie Unforgettable. So yeah, in the comment section below, please tell me, what is the worst stalker movie ever made? Worst stalker movie ever made. This one is pretty up there with When the Bow Breaks and the fucking, the stupid movie The Boy Next Door. Also, The Stepfather and The Roommate. Those are like some of the worst stalker movies ever made. Like, all of those are terrible. But what do you think is the worst stalker movie ever made? Comment below. Let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.